My name's Ronan.
My name is Alex. Just landed here in New York and we're now heading to San Francisco on American's transcontinental product in business class, first class?
It's in business class, yeah, because they've got a first class above that. So what we'll do is, we won't show you anymore because we've already dropped our bags on the transfer desk, but you will join us once we get through security here at Terminal 8. So with a transcontinental ticket you get access to the Greenwich Lounge if you're not a status holder, which we and Alex currently aren't. So we're just heading there now straight after security. Oh, we went to some toilets that time.
Oh yeah, changed.
Yeah.
Into jeans.
Into jeans, yeah.
It's warm.
Very warm. But here we are, heading up to the Greenwich Lounge. So we're just off for a shower. Quite nice at the moment. Seems fairly new, which I'm sure it is from my reading online. We're heading straight down to the showers. That's right. No. Did you get one? Hello? Oh, hello. So here we are in one of the shower rooms. Guess we're speaking to some other people. It's good to see the Dyson one there. And then we go around some towels that are all ready for people to use. Let's have a look actually at the shower. Really quite a large shower with plenty of space. I think you can fit plenty of people in here. Let's have a look. Plenty of people here. And I'll see you after the shower. So here we are in the main dining area of the Greenwich Lounge. Plenty of Piper Heights, like I believe they pronounced it in the lounge. The lounge, at the time we were in there, was slightly busy but not overly busy, with a great sort of range of whites and red wines. As we make our way over to the buffet area, you can just see how busy it is. I think it's because there's a lot of sort of solo travellers, which means they end up taking up sort of a table of 3 when it could possibly be more. So they had sort of like a hummus selection with pitters. The pitters weren't warm, which was a little bit of a shame, so they tasted a little bit sort of off. They had sort of asparagus, a potato dish, some fish and some chicken. The views from the lounge were great though. 777, the BA 777 there, the American Airlines to the left. So there's some great views from the lounge. The section we were most interested in was certainly spirits. They had a Grey Goose, and then my favourite part of the lounge in America was the Coca-Cola freestyle machine. They also had plenty of beers on offer. They also had some soup, and actually the rolls were quite nice. So from the main area, if you turn left from where the dining area is, you go into this tasting room area. Until a little bit later, I didn't realise you could order off a menu here, which we'll show you later on in the video. But there was a lot more seating around here. And then we headed down to the bridge. Again, great sort of apron views, allowing you to see sort of the whole of the apron, as the name would suggest. I just said. So heading down now into another area where there is a bar with a person on it, and a sort of a small buffet area. I believe these were all a sort of cold options, with only a few warm options, but it was and also some sandwiches. Then we headed down into another part of the lounge. Again, there's a TV area to the right where you could sit down and watch some TV, although it didn't look too great. And then what I liked most was this really quiet bar area, although I think most people miss it out. And again, you don't have the same kind of apron views as you do in the rest of the lounge, so I think that sort of puts people off from coming all the way down here. Although it's somewhere I would really recommend if you're in a group of people maybe heading down here. You can sort of have drinks in peace and quiet. But great decor, and you can look down over the security area, so it's up to you. Do you prefer looking at a security area or looking out over the apron? I know which one I would prefer. So starting to head back now into the main area of the lounge, you could say. I'm not sure, I hadn't been here previously, if this was a different area of the lounge before, but there's some solo pod working areas, which is great, I guess, if you're working from the lounge. Looking down again in the more seated area, again, just love the views. Lots of aircraft taxiing in and out, seeing the aircraft come and go, especially when you're in the lounge for some time. Looking back down into the lounge, here's that solo sort of the bar area I was talking about, and then back into the tasting room, which we're going to show you the food very shortly. I then made my way back over into the main dining area to have a chat with Alex to see if we wanted to move down to this area, and this is where you will see us next. So what was quite interesting is if you come to the tasting room, they serve hot food. They've got a few German. It's like
I don't think you will like them.
what?
Chips.
Why?
They've got truffle on them.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's alright, quite busy actually. If you want a more substantial food offering, I'd say come into the... Ronan wasn't happy with the free flow machine, kept on, like the syrup kept on spitting out at him. The showers are pretty good, nice to have a shower. Although the one I had, it felt like it was like spitty rain, although Ronan's was apparently quite powerful, but they're not having that facility at all, I think. So Ronan's apparently saying he had the bigger squirter. Good. Into your seats. I'd say it's quite big, but I think for the amount of people that this lounge holds, I think they've done quite a good job in terms of creating different areas. Get not as busy, which is nice. That's about it. I think my only one improvement would be perhaps maybe some more staff that go around clearing things away. As I have noticed that there have been not just our table but other tables where things have been left there for a while, and you've kind of got people going around trying to find space and all that. So that would be my suggestion. But yeah, overall, all right.
So here we go, just boarding the American Airlines A321 Transcontinental. We were on board November 110 Alpha November, which was a 10-year-old A321. Boarding was rather swift. Upon boarding the aircraft, it was a friendly, well, they weren't even there, so it wasn't friendly. Here's first class, which is in a 1-1 layout. This is extremely expensive on this route, and sadly it wasn't what we could afford, so we were in the business class cabin, which was still quite nice. The business class cabin is in a 2-2 layout with an interesting configuration. It's the first time I've been on a 321 with a full business class product, as they would say. So here we are, just entering the business class cabin. We weren't in the front row, we were in the second row from front, and as you can see, the pillow was all on the seat with a blanket for our arrival at the seat. So actually I think this seat looks actually quite nice, plenty of controls, plenty of legroom. What do you think of the seat?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's quite nice. TV looks very small because it's very far away. Plenty of controls for the seats. I guess that's a TV remote. The only thing is the power sockets are miles away down the back. I'm trying to think what else is about it really. So I had a boarding drink. Nice cup, it is plastic.
So it does have like vests. Allegedly.
So here we are, the Amenity kit on board the American Airlines Transcon. We're going to watch Alex and then I can talk while he does it. It's a Shinola Detroit. Socks. So socks were just out there.
So these are, that's meant to be their Eagle. So, not as nice as the...
Not as nice as the...
No,
yeah, not as nice as the Iberia one there.
And the material on there is very...
Cheap, scratchy. Some earplugs there. Some hand and body lotion. I guess that's people
All the time was going slow.
It's people who make it. So I don't know what watches they've got to do with a wash bag, but anyway. Toothbrush, yeah. Any lip balm. Pen. And lip balm, that's good. So we've just got our drinks and some warm nuts. But yep, so we're going to tuck in and then we'll join you when we have our dinner. The start of the evening meal has come out. It's a salad with a chicken quinoa. Plenty of food. I feel like I've not stopped eating since we left Madrid. Signature Sunday on American Airlines.
Yeah, everyone. Look at that. That's nice. Let's zoom into the menu.
Let's do that now. Is it not blurring? No. Okay, so on the menu today, we've got a lemon rosemary chicken for a small plate, seasonal greens for salad, mains, a barbecue short rib, spinach and gouda stuffed chicken, some sea bass, some artichoke ravioli, desserts, ice cream sundae, which I'm looking forward to, cheese platter, no, salted caramel tartlet, and then some snacks, and then obviously all the normal stuff. Yeah, looking forward to this. It's really weird being on an A321 and basically a business class layout. So here we are just on our descent now into San Francisco, about 6 hours after departing JFK. So far the journey time 24 hours, and if you haven't seen our video from the Iberia trip going into JFK, that was our previous video, so just click the button here if you're interested in the 350. So Alex, in terms of the transcontinental A321, how do you think it's been? Alex has had a bad stomach, so...
I've had stomach cramps. Apart from all of that, yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, I agree with that also. Crew been friendly. Again,
Better than Iberia, I'd say.
as always on an American airline.
No, not always.
No, as always on an American airline, they've fed you
Oh yeah.
so much. I feel like if I had a pin and someone pushed it in my belly, I think I'd go pop. Yeah, so for me, I'd give this experience a 7.5 out of 10.
Say 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Yep, and our next video coming up is a Alaskan Airlines 737 MAX 9. Remember, just to click the subscribe and like button. Good video.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. And keep the aisles clear of all carry-on items. Take a moment to check your seat back pocket for any personal items, like